Welcome to TAM-Retail's mini demonstration series. In today's session, we will cover target marketing to your customers and or members. Okay, let's go ahead and share the application. Now, I'm going to start by sharing the point of sale application here. And again, just as a bit of a refresher, but don't forget that there is introduction to cash register along with the customer profiling aspect of the cash register sessions should be viewed prior to this session. Now, it's very important for you to remember that when you're ringing a sale in the point of sale, it's very easy for you to attach a customer to sale. You can do this by scanning a reward tag, or if you have a digital scanner, you can scan that tag right on their smartphone. You can look them up, which is what I'm going to do by last name here, and attach them to the sale. And once that customer is attached to the sale, then anything that they purchase is going to automatically be stored. And it doesn't matter whether they purchase the items in the stores, brick and mortar operation, or on the web. It makes no difference. That information is going to be recorded automatically. Now, the information that's stored, I'm going to switch over to the Office application here just for a second. The information that's stored is very complete. I'm going to go ahead and pull that customer up in the back office here so you can see that. And we store things like standard name and address information, of course, the source of the customer, any type of contact information that you want, whether it be cell phone, address, text messaging, email address, websites, home phone, work phone, all that can be stored. Also, we store demographic information like birth date and anniversary information, up to 5 user-defined fields. We can store additional household member names, additional profiling data, including preferences, maybe clubs they belong to, special preferences that you wouldn't know by their buying habits. We can also put in that point of sale message that we talked about before. And then we automatically record on each customer how much they spend with you this year, last year in life, how many times they visited this year, last year in life, and the average purchase. TAM has a full rewards program capability. That's a different session. We'll talk about that a little bit later. It also automatically tracks their areas of interest, the last time they shopped in those areas, how much they've spent over the life in those areas, as well as each and every product or service that they've availed themselves of. So if this were a customer in a specialty shop, we'd know if they were buying in one department or category or one vendor's items or another. If we were a member in a zoo or museum or aquarium, we'd know whether they're donating to the organization and how much and how frequently, whether they're attending certain exhibits, or if they're shopping in our merchandise shops or food operation areas and what they're buying in those areas as well. So all this information is available and stored on the customer or member. Now, to get to that data, all we have to do is go into our customer profiling section of TAM, and we're able to print out any information that we would like. And we can produce very good reports on what customer activities are happening. We can produce contact lists, pressure-sensitive mailing labels. We can integrate directly into Constant Contact for communication to our customers and members. So we can set up email campaigns for fundraising. We can do newsletters to our customer base and offer spiffs for coming back in and purchasing. We can promote website sales through that area. And again, that's all done using that same filter control that we have in the inventory management area, only this is based on actual traits in the customer that I mentioned. So all those things, anniversary date, birth date, how much they've spent with us, their average purchase, when they last purchased with us, so we can get those customers who haven't been in a while. All that information can be used to produce these lists. And then, again, those lists can result in a report that you view on screen that's brought into Excel. It can produce an email contact list that you can integrate into your email system. It can directly integrate into Constant Contact for CRM operations. It also has the capability to produce text files for integration into Word for form letter generation and things like that. Okay, that's a good interview or introduction, I should say, to the information that's stored on TAM. I want to thank you very much for attending. I'm going to return back to the meeting center at this time. And I do want to encourage you that if you need any additional information, please feel free to look at our other sessions. But if you do need additional information or a live demonstration, contact your account rep, or you can contact us at the email and phone number shown here. Thank you again.